Good afternoon, my friends. It is Saturday, and my name is Melissa from Melissa's Struggling Walk with Jesus. I am here using the Amplified Holy Bible and the Navigator's Bible reading plan. I'm going to be working out of the month 10 in the Old Testament, and we are finishing up the book of Jeremiah with chapter 52. The title is The Fall of Jerusalem. Zedekiah was 21 years old when he became king, and he reigned 11 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Hamutal, the daughter of Jeremiah of Libnah. Check out 2 Kings chapter 24, verses 18 through 25 and 21. 2. And chapter 21. 2. He did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, like all that Jehoiakim had done. 3. For all this came about in Jerusalem and Judah because of the anger of the Lord. And in the end he cast them from his presence. And Zedekiah rebelled against the king of Babylon. 4. Now it came about in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, on the 10th day, Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon came, he and all his army, against Jerusalem. And they camped against it and built movable towers and siege mounds all around it. Check out Jeremiah chapter 39, verses 1 through 10. Verse 5. So the city was besieged until the 11th year of King Zedekiah. Check out 2 Chronicles chapter 36, verses 11 through 13. Verse 6. In the 4th month, on the 9th day of the month, the famine was so severe in the city that there was no food for the people of the land. 7. Then the city was broken into, and all the soldiers fled. They left the city at night, as Ezekiel prophesied, passing through the gate between the two walls by the king's garden. Though the Chaldeans were all around the city, they fled by way of the Arabah, the Jordan Valley. Check out Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 12. Verse 8. But the army of the Chaldeans pursued the king and overtook Zedekiah at the plains of Jericho, and his entire army was scattered from him. 9. Then they seized the king and brought him to the king of Babylon at Riblah in the Syrian land of Hamath on the northern border of Israel, where he pronounced sentence on him. 10. The king of Babylon killed the sons of Zedekiah before his eyes. He also killed all the princes of Judah at Riblah. 11. Then the king of Babylon blinded Zedekiah, bound him with bronze shackles, and took him to Babylon. And there he put him in prison, in a mill, until the day of his death. Check out Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 13. Verse 12. Now in the 5th month, on the 10th day, which was the 19th year of Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, Nebuzaradan, captain of the guard, who served the king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem. 13. He burned down the house of the Lord and the king's palace and all the houses of Jerusalem. Every great house or important structure he set on fire. 14. So all the army of the Chaldeans who were with the captain of the guard broke down all the walls around Jerusalem. 15. The Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, took away into exile some of the poorest of the people, those who were left in the city at the time it was captured, along with those who deserted to join the king of Babylon during the siege and the rest of the artisans. 16. But Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, left some of the poorest of the land to be vine dressers and farmers. 17. Now the Chaldeans broke into pieces the pillars of bronze which belonged to the house of the Lord, and the bronze pedestals which supported the 10 basins, and the enormous bronze sea, which were in the house of the Lord, and carried all the bronze to Babylon. 18. They also took away the pots for carrying away ashes, and the shovels, and the snuffers, and the bowls, and the spoons, and all the bronze articles used in the temple service. 19. The captain of the guard also took away the small bowls and the fire pans and the basins and the pots and the lampstands and the incense cups and the bowls for the drink offerings. Whatever was made of fine gold and whatever was made of fine silver. 20. The 2 pillars, the 1 enormous sea basin, and the 12 bronze bowls under the sea, and the stands which King Solomon had made for the house of the Lord. The bronze of all these things was beyond weighing. 21. Concerning the pillars, the height of each pillar was 18 cubits, which is about 27 feet, and a line, an ornamental molding of 12 cubits, or 18 feet, went around its circumference. It was 4 fingers thick, and the pillar was hollow. 22. A capital of bronze was on top of it. The height of each capital was 5 cubits, or 7 1/2 feet, and a lattice work and pomegranates around it, all of bronze. The second pillar also with its pomegranates was similar to these. 23. There were 96 pomegranates on the sides, and 100 pomegranates were on the lattice work all around. 24. Then the captain of the guard took as prisoners Sariah the chief priest, and Zephaniah the second priest, and the 3 doorkeepers. 25. He also took out of the city 1 official who was overseer of the soldiers, and 7 of the king's advisers who were found in the city, and the scribe of the commander of the army, who mustered the people of the land, and 60 men who were still in the city. 26. Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, took them and brought them to the king of Babylon at Riblah. 27. Then the king of Babylon struck them down and put them to death at Riblah in the land of Hamath. So Judah was led away into exile from its own land. 28. This is the number of people whom Nebuchadnezzar took captive and exiled in the 7th year. 3,023 Jews. 29. In the 18th year of Nebuchadnezzar, he took captive 832 persons from Jerusalem. 30. In the 23rd year of Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuzaradan, the captain of the Babylonian guard, took captive 745 Jewish people. There were 4,600 persons in all. 31. Now it came about in the 37th year of the exile of Jehoiachin, also called Coniah and Jeconiah, king of Judah, in the 12th month, on the 25th of the month, Evil-Merodach, king of Babylon, in the 1st year of his reign, showed favor to Jehoiakim, king of Judah, and brought him out of prison. Check out 2 Kings chapter 25, verses 27 to 30. Verse 32. He spoke kindly to him and gave him a throne above the thrones of the kings who were captives with him in Babylon. 33. Jehoiachin changed his prison clothes, and he dined regularly at the king's table all the days of his life. 34. And his allowance, a regular allowance, was given to him by the king of Babylon. A daily portion, according to his needs, until the day of his death, all the days of his life.